The dean had a great concept, though, for what the building would be, and we certainly shared that vision.
Due to the Cole buildings being built, Oberlin's jazz program status has sort of been upped in the high school jazz community, and people are considering it as more of an option to come to school here after they come and visit and see this awesome building. And I see the effects of that already.
It's a popular building. You know, this is my office, so I look out on not just students, but all kinds of people going back and forth to see the building. The building's popular. People love to come and see it. Well, I think a lot of those things have already happened. The integration of the students into the conservatory has taken place, took place when the doors opened to the building.
The building itself has not really affected the culture, I think. The same kind of people are doing the same kind of things in the same kind of space. It's a nicer space, but it's not really that much different. I think that having a jazz building near the conservatory has made it easier practically, but it's not a kind of fundamental change that I now feel so much more connected to the classical students.
I feel like there is a division, but it's more of a social division, if anything. But I don't think it's a bad thing. I think that students can choose. It's not like there's any animosity between the two departments. It's just what extent the jazz students choose to operate in the classical conservatory and what extent the classical students choose to deal with the jazz department. And I think that one could benefit from the other, but oftentimes there is a separation.
So I think the classical students would say there was more of a separation between the jazz and the classical students than the jazz students would say. The jazz program is built into the classical program, whereas the classical program is not related, doesn't have any connection to the jazz program really at all.
I've taken a lot of things from what they do in the classical department. Like before I came here, I didn't really know too much about like 21st century music and a lot of things throughout all classical music, and just like being in that environment has allowed me to learn about it and become interested in it.
I guess maybe what I would change would be have something that's a little bit more concrete, like have some certain guidelines set out at the very beginning saying these are the things that you're going to learn. If you don't want to learn this kind of music, go somewhere else.
We have a lot of things planned for the department that revolve around things like a new focus in composition, a new focus in some different ensemble things that we would like to do that I think will integrate students from all the disciplines, or a lot of the disciplines in the conservatory.
The thing I like most about the jazz department is it would be a tie between the faculty and the other students, because just watching the other students and the way that they practice has inspired me so much over my couple of years here so far.